Hi, I'm Pastor Carrie Baylis, Associate Pastor at First Lutheran Church in Colorado Springs. Today I'm bringing you First Thoughts for Sunday, July 12th, where I'll be sharing with you the message of the parable of the sower. Let me share some of that text from Matthew 13 with you. Listen, a sower went out to sow, and as he sowed, some seeds fell on the path, and the birds came and ate them up. Other seeds fell on rocky ground, where they did not have much soil, and they sprang up quickly since they had no depth of soil. But when the sun rose, they were scorched, and since they had no root, they withered away. Other seeds fell among thorns, and the thorns grew up and choked them. Other seeds fell on good soil and brought forth grain, some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. Let anyone with ears listen. I spent this last week in Ortonville, Minnesota. It's a small town in southwestern Minnesota, just a mile across the border from South Dakota. They're both farming towns over there. And I had some time to spend with some of the local farmers, and we talked a little bit about what this text looks like. And all of those farmers, what it comes down to for them so often is their faith. They don't get to control the rain. They don't get to control all the elements of the soil. They don't get to control whether the seeds they have are good or they're not so good. But every year they faithfully plant and they hold tight to their faith in God that He will provide for them. I look at my own life, I'm finishing a 12-week sabbatical, and I've had a lot of time to reflect on where I've been, where I am, and where I'm going in my life. And it was so interesting that this parable is the one that came up, because I can think of all those different places in my life where I felt like the weeds have choked me out, or where the seeds haven't been able to take root because I'm too busy doing something else. But I've also been able to reflect on all those places where there is good soil, where I have planted roots, where I have old, deep roots, and where I have new ones that are just starting now. And I think what a gift it is from God that no matter when it is I planted the seeds, that as long as we take care of them and we nurture them and we do the best that we can with them, they grow with us. And sometimes they wither, like different pieces and parts of our life maybe need to wither. And sometimes they're choked out when we're not in the right time or in the right place or space for growth in our own lives. I like the parable of the sower because I think we can identify all those different places where we've walked in our journey of faith, where the seeds have grown or maybe they haven't, but we always have new life, and we always look to God to control how it is that our seeds are planted and how they grow. Come and join me on Sunday, July 12th in person at First Lutheran at 8, 9:30, or 11, or our contemporary service at 10:15. And you can always tune in on our YouTube channel for the 9:30 service as well. Thanks for joining us. Take care.